Hello and welcome. Welcome to the farm. As you can see, it's harvest time. Look at all this barley. Looking good. So yeah, we're going to get right into that. But I do have a couple things to show you before we do. Let's take a walk over to this shed. I've started to put the vegetables and fruits, also the eggs, in here, as you can see. Looking pretty good. They're starting to stack up. I can only imagine how big those stacks are going to be when it comes time to sell. Man, it's going to be overflowing, which is pretty exciting. And yeah, we do have one more surprise up here. There was an addition to the farm. Couple new members. Yes, our horses have reproduced. So over here, let's see. Yep, we got Bud. He's a pinto. He's a handsome boy. Or girl. Don't really see much dangle in there, so I'm not really sure. Frankly, it kind of seems like they're all female, which is kind of suspect. And and here we have Silver, a beautiful girl in her own right. Nothing going on down there, so I don't know the science of our horses' reproduction, but who am I to ask questions, right? Who am I to ask questions? Anyway, let's get right to the harvest. We're going to need a tractor. We're going to move the trailer over to a kind of a middle ground so we can unload into it. Take old Gray here. See if we can get hooked up. There we go. Give it a tug. And I think we'll start with the front fields first. So we'll put this, maybe here's probably pretty good. Yeah, that should work for now. Now we're going to need the gator to pull the header out. I don't know if we should move the header down to where the harvester is. Maybe that's a better idea. Then it's kind of self-sufficient. I can pull it out with the harvester itself. Not a bad idea. We'll think about it. So I think the header's facing this direction. Let's see. Yep. All right, let's give this a tug. See if we can get her out. Cool. And we'll probably put this... right here should be fine. It's almost in the way. I think we can work around it, though. We'll see if we can get into this barn. I have been having trouble with the doors for some reason. They don't... Oh, okay, there you go. They opened first try. Made me a liar. Here's the Fort Schritt. Looking good. Ready for a harvest. Let's throw that header on there and get to work. This is going to be a pretty massive load, frankly. This is definitely the biggest harvest we've ever done. On our farm, anyway. We might have done a bigger harvest as a contract. Can't remember, but Vaguely, that feels right. So let's see if we can squeeze on over here. Of course, this guy's in the way. Watch out, buddy. Hey, buddy, get out of the way. What a dope. We're trying to work over here. He's just out on a leisurely walk. Typical. Oh, oh, stuck on the fence a little bit. Let's see if I can work around that. There you go. All right, let's get straight here and start cutting. Should be fine. Here we go. And we're off. Beautiful. Feels good getting that barley coming in. We're excited for this. We need to get that beer factory up and running. They've been shut down for a little bit. We'll get them going. All right, so I think I'm going to pop in a tape. You know how I do. We can't be sitting here forever watching this. So I'll catch up with you in a few. All right, there's the first load down. Going smoothly so far. I don't know how many loads it takes to fill up this trailer. I don't remember the exact capacity, but I'm going to guess 4 or 5. We'll be happy just to get kind of a full load down to the beer factory there. There you go. Let's get back on this field here. Oh, tight squeeze. Watch out, Gator. Knock off this end piece. Start afresh. There we go. We'll kick that tape back on. Catch up with you in a few. All right, there's load number 2. Pretty good. I think I should be able to knock this field out. What do you think? One more pass? 2 if I'm unlucky? This strip right here looks a little thick. Kind of a thick boy, but feeling decent about it. Let's see what we got. Oh, oh, sorry about that, Gator. Hey, dangers of the job, though, right? That's farm living. Gonna get scuffed up a bit. Alright, let's hook a Yui and see if we can clean her up. Yeah, this is looking doable. I'm not seeing any issues. Once we get this trimmed, we'll pop over to the field by the cabin. The chatting field, we like to call it. You know, I heard, I don't know where I heard this, but the farmers name their fields based on kind of location or previous success or whatever. Interesting little names to remember the different fields. So I haven't come up with anything good for these 2 fields, I guess, but the one by the cabin is definitely the chat field. We like to chat a bit when we get over there. So we'll come up with something interesting to say, probably. Most likely not. You never know till we get there. Let's head over. We should be able to fill up the rest of the harvester with what we got here. So yeah, one thing I have been wondering, I will pay attention to this and I will jot it down and get out a calculator and all that, but is it more cost effective, or not cost effective, but is it worth our time to even be making beer? Or would we be pulling in a bigger profit just selling the barley straight up over to like Gold Coast or whatever? That is a question I have. I mean, in the real world, all the effort we're putting into this, probably just cheaper to sell it straight up. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. There's quite a process in brewing the beer. I'm gonna have to rent a water trailer, which is a couple grand probably. I don't really know. I can't remember. But, you know, transportation costs, all that, which doesn't really equate to much in the game itself. In the real world, like I said, I don't know how things would shake out. But in the game, my labor doesn't really cost anything extra. It's just time. And do we want the profit right now, or do we want to wait a little bit? It's not like it takes a whole lot of time to get the beer brewed. It's pretty quick, I think. Like, I'll probably wake up tomorrow and it will all be brewed. So, not a big deal there. But I am going to write it down. I'm going to take note of how much product we get. Or, you know, how much grain we get out of these fields. And I'm going to add it all up at kind of the peak sell prices, you know? Peak sell price at Gold Coast compared to the peak sell price over at the tap house there. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see. I guess we don't need to do that technically with all this. We can just do it kind of mythically with fake numbers and all that. Fake amounts. But it'll be interesting to see. So we'll do that. And yeah. There we go. Front fields taken care of. Chat field was not a disappointment. let's dump this in the trailer there and see where we're at. And decide if we want to head over to the other small field over by the horse barn there. The horse field is what I'll call that. Seeing as the trailer is not full, we could probably go for one more load over there. I don't think it'd be a bad idea. And it wouldn't take too long to knock out that horse field. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's head over there. Might as well. We're here anyway. I'm definitely going to pop a tape on for this one. And should be the last tape of the episode. So here we go. Fantastic. I guess let's just fill up the harvester. We're already over here. Might as well, right? Take a couple more swipes of this next field, the middle field. Wouldn't hurt anyone. Gonna have to do it anyway. But yeah, it's just about time to cruise down to the brewery. This is exciting. So the plan. Unload this into the trailer, cruise to the brewery. And then I'm going to have to go rent a water tanker. Because I don't think there's enough water down there. I'm not sure if there's any water down there. So yeah, we'll have to run back to the store, get a water tanker, fill her on up, and cruise back. And I'm thinking, I don't know how many loads we can fill into that big reservoir. Maybe 2, maybe 3. I'm not sure exactly how much water that holds. But we're gonna have quite a bit of barley, so we better put enough in to last. We don't want to have to rent the tanker again. We'll do it right the first time. And that'll be that. We're definitely not going to finish the fields in today's episode, so there will be a part 2. I mean, I could, but I don't want to put out like a 2-hour episode. We'll keep it simple. And that'll give us something to do next time. But we do have to do that today, in-game today. So we'll be right back on it. We definitely got a full-ish trailer here. I'm not sure exactly how much is in there. I guess we'll see in a second. Just kind of level off this back section. All right, there we go. Let's get moving. Okay, okay. We got about 25,000 liters. That's pretty awesome. Man, we're going to dump a lot in there. We probably have double that tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but the next episode. We might be looking at 75,000 liters of barley. That's pretty incredible. That's going to make a lot of beer. Man, I can't even estimate how much beer we're going to have sitting there. Trying to think about it in my mind, but I got nothing really. Do we think... I don't even want to make... I don't want to throw any guesses on what we're going to possibly make from this. In my mind, I'm thinking, can we make 100 grand? I don't see why not, but I could be way off base with that. I could be under or over. Really, I don't have a clue. The tap room is empty. They have no product. So we need to get this going. So let's get this dumped and let's get that water tanker to fill up the reservoir. At some point they need to fix this road. It's awfully tight coming in here. If we're such a profitable business, I think they could spruce up the place a little bit, right? That might be on the bucket list. All right, let's unload this and let's run over and see what they got for water. I'm guessing nothing. Ooh, that's very slim. Okay. So we need the water. Ooh, look at that. So much barley. We got the wheat. Hang on. No. Let's deactivate the wheat. Let's activate the barley. They won't really be able to do much with it right now. But let's get moving and get that water. We'll drop the trailer off at home. Hopefully they have a tanker sitting down at the store. That same one would be pretty good. I think it held about 20,000 liters if my memory is right. I believe it just cost a couple few grand to rent, which is definitely a little bit of a hit. But you know, that's part of doing business, right? Gotta spend money to make money, as they say. It's looking a bit cloudy now that I'm noticing as well. Hopefully we're not going to get any rain. That would really get in the way of completing the harvest. I thought I looked at the weather and it looked pretty good all throughout the day. Guess maybe I'll take another look in a minute here when we're on a straightaway. Yeah, I remember during the sunflower harvest we had quite a bit of rain and that got in the way. It didn't stop us from getting the harvest out, but it dang near sure almost did. So we'll hope for the weather to stay pretty dry. Anyway, let's drop the trailer right up here. This will be good. Let's get down to the store. Whoop. Ciao, crows. You bums. Any cars? Nope. Looking good. Alright, let's take a look at the weather. Let's see here. No, it looks clear throughout the day. Just a bit cloudy. That's alright. We can deal with that. Not the end of the world. But man, it's already 11:30. We need to work quick. We're gonna need to work quick here. We gotta be back. Oh man, here's the little Porsche Junior. I forgot about that. I was bringing it down to the store to buy a trailer to move the fruits and vegetables, and it ran out of gas. And I just left it there. I'm sorry, little Porsche Junior. I'll have to go pick that up later. It does not carry a lot of gas. Alright, let me run to the store and see what they got. I'll be right back. Alright, we got the water tanker. Same one they had. Still sitting there. Let's hook it up. Let's fill it up. Let's go. We're running low on time. Pop down to the pond over here. Let's see, where's the best spot to go in? And can I remember how to open this? Let me see. Yep, there we go. We're filling. This thing holds quite a bit, but we're definitely going to need more than one tank, I believe. We got 25,000 liters. And I can't remember what it was. It was like 3.5 to 2 ratio or something like that. It was either 4 to 2 or 3.5 to 2. Either way, I think we'll need like 50,000 liters. If that makes sense. And obviously, as with every episode, I'm garbage at math, so none of that probably shakes out. But I think that's what it's all about. So I lied. One more little time lapse, because this is going to take forever to get down there. Catch up with you in a few. Oh man, that took forever. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's empty this and let's go check the situation here. Yeah, this is gonna require a lot more water. But I think I'll take a couple more trips over to the little river across the street. What do you think this thing holds? It looks like it holds maybe 50,000 liters? I don't know. I'm not even sure. Either way, I'm gonna continue filling this up as much as I can. And, yeah. I think that'll be that. I won't make you stick around for this process. Like I said, there will be a second part. We'll come back, we'll finish off the barley. We'll get the beer going. And man, we should be making a lot of money. So thank you for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Later.